Oh, that Pokemon Black. I missed that. How long is it going to take me to do Black 2? I don't know who I'm asking this to. It is something that I should know the answer to, but somehow I don't. Guys, I am so excited for tonight. I can't believe I've played Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity more recently than Splatoon 3. I think it literally has been, like, since the last time I streamed it. That was the last time I played this game. I've already gone on incessantly about, I don't know, my thoughts about the longevity of my interest in this game. But if there's ever an excuse to go back to it tonight, I think I found one, because this is, finally I've made it. Oh, wow. I love the little green sparkles floating through the air. This is Splatfest. And we'll let, our friends at Deep Cut tell us all about it. Oh, the music's different even here! Listen up, it's going down! Ripping the Splatlands, we are Deep Cut. Anarchy Splatfest, we're live! Here we go. You lip sync, we drip ink. Hey, Shiver Fry and Big Man. The Pokemon Collab Splatfest is now on. What's your partner Pokemon type? Hey, go vote for your team at the pledge box in the square. The Splatfest main event is underway, so let's see the Splatfest sneak peek results. Which team won? I gotta know. Conch shells. The sneak peek? What is the sneak peek? This is a thing that they run like a few days before in advance, right? Just to show popularity. So water is in first, grass in second, fire in last. Great work in the sneak peek, everyone. But the real deal starts now. Good luck, everyone. Update, I've got an update. What is it? Oh, there might be like a lot more they have to tell me besides the Splatfest. Oh, I get to see the stages? Yeah, they're like all at night and I've never seen any of them. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Well, the thumbnails are the same, but... The temp doesn't change at night here. Watch out, fellow cold-blooded competitors. Stay warm by battling and singing your heart out, duh. Oh, you can still do this during a Splatfest? That's good to know. And that's it, for now. Ooh, spicy. From Splatsville, that's a wrap. Catch you later. How come Big Man doesn't get a text box? Is this like a Sprigatito Octo? That's freaky to think about. Anyways, before we get into anything and enjoy the sights to see and take in the new appearance that the town has taken on, I've got an image here for us to look at, and this is something that we've got to think about, because I don't know what oh my, there's a flying ship with like beautiful music. I found this outdated list of all the starters, and I need to like think about. I haven't voted yet, so I need to figure out which team it is that I'm even going to pick. So, Gen 1, Charmander, easy. Gen 2, Totodile, easy. Gen 3, you know, I used to be a Trico kind of guy. Or, I'm sorry, I used to be a Torchic kind of guy. I think now I'm a Trico guy. So that's one of each. Gen 4 was a Turtwig guy then. Am a Turtwig guy now. Hands down, easily the best one. Gen 5, I picked Snivy, but then Oshawott was also in Legends Arceus, and I picked Oshawott there. So I don't know what you consider that. Gen 6, Fennekin, easy. Gen 7, Litten, easy. Is there another thing approaching? It is, and I think this one's Fry. So you can hear, like, each third of the music as it, like, comes along. That's cool. We'll take a look at that in a second. But I also, hold on. I need to, I don't remember, like, what it is that the other starters, like, look like, so I need to, there we go. And then I can take this. I can, like, rotate this by, like, 90 degrees, right? Yeah. Yeah, and then the rows match up, too. So there we go. Just, like, lying on their side. This is how it looks when you send them out in Violet and Scarlet. I think I would pick... I don't think I'm really a Sprigatito kind of guy. I think I would go with Fuecoco this time around. So, that means we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, grass, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for fire, and I guess maybe like 1 or 1.5 or 2 for water. So that's interesting. I thought I was gonna find myself aligning with grass. Seemingly not the case. Man. I kind of don't want to choose fire. I mean, it would be the underdog choice, at least in this situation, but like... Wait, hold on. No, there's a silhouette of Cinder Ace in the background, so I actually don't like this one. Oh, but now there's a silhouette of the fucking Grass Monkey from Sword and Shield. And now there's a silhouette of it. They've got all like the worst Sword and Shield ones here. Wait, I hate Pokemon. They all suck. So am I supposed to be thinking of only the final forms then? Because it's like showing like Charizard and Blaziken and Infernape and stuff. If we're thinking, hold on, we gotta bust the chart back out. If we're thinking about the final evolutions, I guess we can disqualify this for the time being. Okay, so Charizard has still got the best one. Feraligator's still got the best one. Treecko wins out. Sorry, Torchic. Turtwig's got the best one. Ooh. Snivy and Oshawott. This is a bit of a shake-up, because I think I think Water wins there. I don't know, I like them both. Serperior has the cooler pun. It's grass for that one. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Delphox is like a big downgrade. Everybody says this, and I have to agree, even as a Braixen fan. But amongst the three, I still think they're the best for Gen 6. And then Litten, Incineroar, so... You're fucked up if you think Feraligator is the best of the Gen 2 starters. I am normal. I am so normal. I like him! He's cool, okay? You can have your friends and I can have mine and nobody has to fight. We can, like, you know... like, mind our own business. I don't know. So I think even with that reconsideration, that still puts fire at the front, right? Man. It feels like I want to choose grass, but I hate Rillaboom so much. Okay, here's the decider. I hate Rillaboom more than I hate Cinderace, so fire wins. Let's send it. I can't believe that this decision hinged on Sword and Shield of all things, but I guess I'm locked in now. I mean, you know, Typhlosion's, like, I don't dislike the other ones. Team Grass, minus the Grr! Yeah. Set your heart ablaze. Is this supposed to be... I've seen this design going around a little bit. Either this is supposed to be, like, the champion from Black and White, or... isn't there some sort of, like, human form of, like, DJ Octavio that people have been drawing a lot lately? That looks familiar to me. Yeah, a lot of people getting excited for Scarlet and Violet. This one's, like, dancing around too much for me to, like, see. Gorgeous artwork, though. We love a Chandelure. Booyah, this is worthless. It's less than worthless, my squid. Oh my god. The gacha machine? I haven't played this game in, like, 2 months! Team Grass. Is this really who I've sided with, though? Score Bunny? I don't know. I was saying all Pokemon suck a little jokingly earlier, but now that I, like, dwell on it a little bit more... It's Shiver! Oh, but they have such cooler colors than the red. I'm a little jealous. It is a good green. With a little bit of blue in there. I'd mind my own business, but this is a Splatfest, and I have to kill you now. I don't know, like, this is what I'm trying to say, is that I don't think there's any, like, type that you can pick without, like, finding, like, at least a few duds, you know? Up until Rillaboom, I respected grass more. And I'm not hearing anybody defending Rillaboom, so that's what's going on right now. Oh, there's, like, projections, too? The chromatic aberration. So good. Who's this one? Who's this one? I don't even know, like, which member of Deep Cut I sided with. I guess I'm Team Fry? Which means Big Man is water. That makes sense. Or does it? I guess they're all, like, equally marine creatures. Go water. Pearl Woomy. Fire's so silly it makes people dance when I let it kiss them. Don't I deserve the most relaxing type of Pokemon after winning both Splatfests? Team Water, it's not that deep. Is that the phone from Octo Expansion? What a hell dinosaur. These are all really good. See, I don't know though, Fuecoco's okay. I gotta stand by my little man now, you know? What? That's really good. Just a wiki dump. And who are you? I added that one. So this is Big Man? Oh, it's he kind of clipped through the ceiling there, but... Man, that's so cool. I love the particles. There he is! There he is! I love the propaganda! Man, that really is like a really cool stylistic choice. You just kind of hear them coming and going from like places in space. Have these I do not recall all these like stalls being open full of like little jellies. You like grab a bite to eat at all these places. This feels like a lot more lived in than it usually does. But maybe, I don't know. It's been a little while, so. Man. Splatoon really is still awesome, though. They're doing something really special with this. They got some good ideas here. I thought that said turf. It says go water. But tur was on its own line. Anybody up here? Oh, you can get like a better view. You can watch them dance from above. This guy's going hard. This guy's having a great time. Are you kidding me? Some harmony. Splatfest Season 3 are so nice. Yeah, it feels a little bit more like you're in a place. You know what I mean? Like Splatoon 2 Splatfest, I like them, but it's kind of like there's a concert and that's all there is. I like that you can kind of put a little bit more distance between yourself and the action. And the action is doing the same to you, you know? It feels like a... more of an authentic, like, hanging out kind of deal. I don't know. Does that make sense? I should be able to jump this. I should be able to grind these. If Sonic Frontiers has taught me anything over the last couple of days. I love this long-headed dude. Yeah, this is great. Hashtag Team Best Boys. I belong to these people now? To Score Bunny enthusiasts? Burn your enemies! I'm sorry, what was this? Take your water. Well, okay, it's a good thing I didn't pick Team Water then. Team Grass, there's some superior. Yeah. Wait, you can like carry a little flag? How do I do that? Let's go water! Aw, that's so cute. I love that one. That's especially good. Water type, some pixel art. We're still doing this, huh? I've seen worse, but I just kind of have like a certain like like knee-jerk reaction. Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at this, Chad! That detail is insane. That's a real photograph. Set your heart ablaze. Okay, I think we've come in a full loop now. So with that, I'm actually not going to do a battle, because I bet there's like a million like new clothes for me to try in the time that has passed. It's awesome how it feels like a festival with everyone moving around the plaza and street vendors coming up to sell stuff. It feels a lot more authentic. Yeah! Oh yeah. Dude, I'll take a popular novel. Can I afford a popular novel? I hope so. Meanwhile, I've got this shit that's $44,444, which is going to be the new unbearable bit in Splatoon 4. I'll take some pop. Yeah, sure. I have to be very careful to navigate, not over to guns. Man, there are so many, like, socks and sandals variations this time around in Splatoon 3. What's a guy gotta do to get some normal kicks around here? This one's kind of interesting. It's like two shirts that I'd wear on their own, but like combined down the middle. Would I wear it over what I have right now, though? The answer is no. And the hats are like, I feel like I've seen this one, the Urchin's cap, like a dozen times. Yeah, I own like half of these. Uh-oh. Oh, but wait, I just remembered this isn't annoying because I don't play this game enough to unlock anything new. So we're fine. We're just dandy. Well, I guess I'm a Fire fan now. That's cute. You have like these three things above the... I guess Splatoon 1 and 2 kind of did that as well. We have like the king posts. I remember there was a Splatoon 1 Splatfest where it was like hot dogs versus something else. And, you know, I'm sorry to admit this as a Cali fan, but I did side with Marie. This still pisses me off. I can't believe that they have not gotten rid of that and fixed it. Utterly unbearable. Hey, I'll get stuff. Yeah. I think that's all I need to do. And then, gotcha machine, of course. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was hot dogs versus something else. And I voted for hot dogs, which is Marie. And I made a Miiverse post. And I don't mean this in a way where I'm calling whatever placeholder in-game social media that they have. Instead of Miiverse, that clearly uses the Miiverse technology. No, back then it really just was literally Miiverse. And I made a drawing of Marie that said something along the lines of like "Go Team Meat Cylinders," and it got in like that #1 spot above the plaza entrance. So that's my story. I'm gonna start a lobby now. Now, oh, listen to this. Even this is different. That's so cool. Crucially, this is telling me that I can only side with people on my Splatfest team. So Robin was saying grass earlier. Beginning to make me think that, we're not gonna get to play together. But I understand what this has to... Why am I, like, making, like, the cross? I'll just, hold on. Wait, has anybody done this? Is this anything? See, that's what it fucking feels like to pick a Pokemon starter. Which is apparently, the least popular. Gotta go with the contrarian pick, of course. Man, it's gonna be good to be back, though. I've just generally been feeling like Splatoon 3 has been getting it, like, a little bit unfairly from me. In terms of me having, like, discarded it so quickly. But, yeah, this will be a great opportunity to maybe, like, rekindle some love. Maybe the game deserves a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how I feel by the end of this. If, like, I feel reborn. Oh, this is awesome. I love the jellies. This is lying, though, because if you tried to look at the jellies on the map that it's showing, they would be at, like, 2 FPS, so, I don't know. God, these motion graphics are awesome. Hey, so 93 seconds. Oh, there we go. To join a battle. I was a little curious about that, but now that I've found my team, we'll be just fine. Oh, I'm so into this already. This is going to be a little troublesome, though, because... Oh, there's going to be all this new music that I've never heard before? I was like talking about the menus and the stages and the fanfare. This I haven't even like thought about. Like brand new deep cut music, it's gonna be awesome. But everybody else is probably gonna have like a lot more Splatfests under their belt compared to me, so this might be a bit of a rough start, we'll see. I mean, I don't even see any Team Grass right now. Yeah, on like the top bar of the teams. So maybe those just aren't happening yet. Oh yeah, this is really good. Oh yeah, this is really good. God, the Splatfest music rips. Yeah, no need to convince me. I'm already sold. Yeah, not only no Splatfest experience under my belt, but also everybody else has probably been like playing this more than me. You know, case in point. Oh, wait a second. It could also be that I'm just using a weapon that I don't especially like, because I don't know. This doesn't feel like a sub that I normally agree to use. So maybe I was just like experimenting with stuff and then like just didn't switch off of it when I finished my last play session. I mean, I definitely remember like doing some attempt at like goofy stuff with that sub in like the waiting room during a stream, so that probably is like exactly what happened. Yeah, no, I like things that explode. Excuse me? Air horn? No. I gotta go back. We gotta go back to the squid dodge. Better than you, Turf War Legend? What a name. Alright, not see, like I can't even like get a guy from a distance. Oh, I think this is the thing that Tyler told me to use, because it kills in 2 hits. I think that's the trade-off that's being made here. No, but I like painting more. I like the painting more than I do the killing. That's just who I am. The city's own world champ. Yeah, I bet the Splatfest tags people have been able to put together from having so much time to unlock them now. It's gotta be crazy. See, that used to be me! No, it'll never be me. Can't even throw a last-second bomb. Utterly pathetic. Ooh. Man, they really went all in with this music. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I'm really, really happy that things finally lined up for me to do one of these, though. Watching everybody else do these last couple and talk about them and have all this fun, it has been, like, very difficult to just sit through from a distance. I gotta change my gear. I'm not using this thing anymore. So, what is it? What is this? The 52 gal? Nuh-uh. So this comes with the tank. This is the other thingy. I'll go with the squelches for a little. We'll try that out. I think that's like a... It's not the best sub-weapon. I don't know what the meta is right now, but I still side with like the crab tank being good. But I feel like if the sub special is like a little bit worse, but still usable, not useless like the ink wall, then like the trade-off will make, you know, just slightly better dualies, right? Like that'll be the sweet spot maybe. Wait, are you on Team Fire? That I am, Femi. I did some hard debating with myself earlier, and Fire is the conclusion that I came to. Because there are 4 of those that I like, and then like 3 grass that I like, and I think only like 1 or 2 water that I like. Oh, we're booyahing? Yeah. And also, Fuecoco. Don't ask why they're on their side. See, this is what I'm gonna do when I see Team Grass in my line of sight. Going into this, I thought I was gonna be Team Grass. Solely because of my love for Turtwig, but the numbers don't lie. God, that's so good. Oh, baby. Oh, baby! Oh, shit. Oh, that's not a sub. The sub is just a normal bomb. I'm thinking of a... Yeah, the special is this. Yeah, I was really impressed by the deep cut stuff that I heard during the single player campaign, so it's really exciting to finally get the chance to hear more of that. Like, man, that is so much more useful than a wall to me. Going by the numbers, I think I'd be water. Yeah, I was surprised that my my distribution of the starters that I liked, that water is as far behind compared to the others as it is. I thought it was gonna be pretty even, but I guess the water starters that I do like, it's like a few that I do like really like, as opposed to, you know, the sheer numbers. I think for me it'd be water 4, fire 3, grass 1. Wow. But is the one grass Turtwig or Trico? Because if you love Turtwig, I agree with you. But then where's the... Trico's gay. Sean Chiplock didn't set out to change the world for nothing. You fool! It's Rowlet? Well, why isn't it Turtwig? I did something like that earlier, and I got 2 fire, 2 water, and 5 grass. Need I say more? Wow. I want to meet the person who's like across the board, only ever been the one type. This isn't going especially well, has it? I've like barely ever gotten the chance to venture beyond the our half of the map. I was maybe in enemy territory for a whopping 5 seconds. I really like Turtwig and Trico, but they're both in very competitive starter generations, IMO. You think so? Come on! What? You like Chimchar more? Piplup I'll sympathize with, but... And also, this is something I'd also like to pick your guys' brain about now that more people are coming in. Looking at some of the graphics being used to promote the Splatfest, it doesn't seem that it's quite as strictly about the base starters as much as you'd think. Because if you go up here, I don't know if this will show it, yeah, if you look at the backgrounds, it's showing all the fully evolved silhouettes of the Pokemon. Which becomes a very different question, because some of these starters have very shitty evolutions later down the line. So you kind of have to like split the difference between the ones that are like kind of consistent all the way through. Like, the numbers get very complicated. I think Turtwig is best in the first form, but its evolution line isn't as strong for that generation. No, I think Torterra is cool. If I had to, like, pick out of the 3 finished Diamond and Pearl starters, like, who I would hang out with, it's easily Turtwig, dude. I'm sorry, Torterra. You're hanging out on, like, a hot day, you can, like, sit in the shade. I feel like Empoleon and Infernape would, like, expect too much from you. You know, they'd want to, like, do something. It's like, no, I don't really want it right now, you know? Torterra would be so chill. I like Infernape the most out of the final 4. Infernape would lecture you about the Bible! You know you're living in sin, right? My squid roll! I gotta remember to use that. Oh, Squid Games. Alright, well, you know, I pray for you. I'll keep praying for you. Alright, come on, guys. We gotta burninate these dudes. I'm worried someone's gonna get me from above. I haven't seen much action up there since. No, everyone's just hanging out over here. I think we're actually doing a good job. I was under the impression we were getting stomped, but perhaps not. Oh. So dirty. I'm doing him so dirty. Okay, well, that's enough of that. I really do think my choice... I really don't think my choices would be that different. Maybe Blaziken over Swampert. Yeah, it's not an easy question. I'm really surprised by how, like, I don't know, nuanced of a Splatfest choice this is for, like, a promotional thing. When is Scarlet and Violet coming out? That's gotta be, like, later this month, right? Like a holiday window, you know? I really think Gen 3 and 4 are just a cut above. You know, people have been somewhat critical of the later generation starters, like, in terms of, like, you know, a common thing that I hear is like, oh, their heads get so big later on. It's too exaggerated. It's not realistic. In 10 seconds, I'm about to show you the best image of all time. Not that. That is the worst image. That's my best friend. You know, I don't care about your big-ass head. The tail's like a good visual balance. More for me, man. God, that's so fresh. It's like this Friday, I think. Oh, I thought it was like maybe like end of November. Wow, that's soon, huh? Oh, that's right, I get to unlock the new Splatfest abilities too now. There's some gimmick with this shirt that people are supposedly really enthusiastic about. I think the way it worked in 2 is that, like, once you fill up the abilities, you can, like, convert them into some other currency that lets you, like, get a bunch of re-rolls. But I remember in 2, it was, like, really annoying to do, because every time you wanted to, like, cash out, you'd have to, like, leave and go back out into the plaza every time. And if you wanted to grind that shit out, it was, like, not especially pleasant. Is there any, like... Yeah, they could have put a guy in here to talk to if they wanted to, like, make that any better, but I think you do still have to go outside. Yeah, I guess if merch is still outside, that would make sense. I don't want to be a fire fiend, I'm a fire friend. Yeah, these moving targets are not a great indication of my Splatoon skills in the heat of battle. In the most dire of combat situations. kind of get what they were going for with Chespin in Gen 6, but they really don't stand up to Bennigan and Froakie. Let me have a look here. I mean, of the line, this is the best of the bunch, but... it's not saying much, is it? I'm getting doolied upon? Hey guys, speaking of Fennekin, speaking of foxes, I had, just before I started streaming, I had an insane realization. I'm gonna start telling this story, and I can promise you, unless you're like one of like, I don't know, like 300 people in the world, you will not know where this story is going to end up. So, every now and again, I find myself thinking about like, oh man, you know, whatever happened to this guy who I used to talk to, you know? Doesn't matter who. I feel like if you've been on the internet long enough and formed friendships over it, everybody has that moment where it's like, oh man, you know, it's been years since I've thought about this person. I wonder what they're up to now. And I forget how I first met this person, but I like first knew of them through like Roblox stuff, and then they were doing some game development, you know, outside of Roblox that I kept up with as well. And many years ago, they were working on a project called Kitsune Fudo. And this is the key word. This is the key word. This is the first clue that may make you realize something. So I was thinking about this person. I was thinking about that game that they were working on all those years ago, and I thought to myself, you know, what's up with that person? I'm just gonna look up the name of that project and see what comes up. And I typed it in, and I saw some videos that showed up, and it credited the development of those games to none other than famous internet animator Aim Kid Blast. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, no, that's not the same person. So, because I would talk to this person on Twitter. So now what I'm able to do is like, you know, use the little from : command to be like, oh, are my conversations with this person still there? And I remember that the reason I don't talk to this person anymore is, I mean, you know, in 2016 when Undertale was like still like very fresh, they were like angry about like LGBT stuff being in the game. It's like, oh, people are like forcing this onto Undertale. I'm like, no, it's like the LGBT stuff in that is like pretty deliberate, and you can like still see the conversation. I'm like, no way, this is the same fucking person, but it is. I can like, there have been a lot of people that I've known that have like come and gone throughout the years, but I never would have expected that sort of thing to align, right? That they're even like the same person. That blew my fucking mind! Chespin is my best friend forever, get off his ass! Chespin is mainly let down by the Evos. I knee-jerk picked him when I first got Pokemon XY, and I love him now. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Chespin. I mean, everybody can be normal and then get worse. Or, you know, the reverse, such as Aim Kid. You know, I imagine that those tweets are deleted because they don't hold those views anymore. And you look at their profile and there's like trans flags and gay. So, you know, they're like normal now. They're not a shithead anymore. But, man, that's crazy to come back and like discover all those years later. Just totally out of the blue. I have a story sort of similar. Yeah, go for it. Is this Splatfest lobby music? Oh, I guess I have to get back in line to join a battle now, though. Because it got booted. Yes, please. So you got Scorch Gorge and Undertow Spillway. Ooh. Well, Undertow Spillway is like entirely indoors. So I can't imagine it's gonna look that radically different, but I can imagine Scorch Gorge would be pretty cool. It's like a big, like, middle of nowhere area. There's not too many locations in Splatoon I can think of where, you know, when you think about light pollution, like, they're all, like, urban areas, you know, somewhere, like, in or near a city. Scorch Gorge has probably got to be, like, one of the most, like, remote locations in all of Splatoon, right? I don't think it gets... I mean, maybe Camp Cuttlefish, or whatever it is. The one that's, like, out on the lake. But I don't know. All I'm saying is that the stars better be out, and they better be beautiful. That's what I'm crossing my fingers for. That's what I'm really excited to see. Damn. I was honestly looking forward to managing to paint the entire floor of the lobby. I was getting close, but I've never done it before. No. It's just hazy. I mean, there's like a little bit of stars, but not the kind of like eye-melting feast that I was hoping for. Yeah, I'm not using that thing enough either. I keep forgetting about it. So, are the Tricolor Splatfests going to happen at all tonight? Or is that going to be... Like, I need to know the rules for this. Because I haven't gotten the chance to, like, learn them yet, but... Is it, like, going to happen on a different day? Or are they just, like... Because I want to say it's the last 24 hours. Okay, this guy's already got it covered. Thanks, buddy. That's a good spot for that. No, you're not getting away that easy. Oh, come on, you gotta finish him! You gotta do it! Who won? I think it was mutual. When I was like 15 or 16, I met these two people on a Minecraft server I was hosting. They were Canadian and a few years older. I'll refer to them as H and L. Okay, I'm following this so far. Man, age 16 is probably the last time I played Minecraft too. We would need to pinpoint when the Bats update came out and then like figure out what year that was, and then I can tell you how old I was when I last played Minecraft. This little countdown remix is great, too. Like, it's awesome how much personality they're able to inject into all these different vocalists. Because, like, this is the one common thread that all these different Splatoon bands have gotten to share, right? Is this, like, 1 minute left thing. And there's like so many different qualities to like how it's produced and put together. It's really interesting stuff. I think that was like 2012. So I would have been 14 the last time I played Minecraft. It's 10 years ago. Hey, here's some good news though. I think at level 15, that's when you unlock the big locker, right? So that'll be something to look forward to tonight. Splatina. No, I gotta do my moving target practice more. Because I can feel myself in the heat of battle. This is like where I'm rustiest. Well, that's kind of cheating. They're just kind of coming towards you. It's just lateral stuff I gotta work with. I'm getting a little unrusty. We'll see. Oh, this is kind of cool, though. I mean, ostensibly the lights are still on, but it feels like somebody turned the lights off in this indoor area, which is a very cool approach to giving it like a nighttime feel. Such a juicy placement for that thing, and it's already gone. Nice. I have no idea how he came out of that one alive. Teamwork, I suppose. Oh, dude. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't stay on my feet for this long every day. If I can, like, keep this corner pinned down, which so far is seeming to be the case! No, I gotta fall back for a sec. Aw, man! Famous last words. No, but this is really good looking map coverage right now. I'm pretty proud of this for the time being. Nobody ever gets this little ledge out here. We have to, like, go all the way out and then double back to get up here. Nobody ever does this. Oh, boy. I don't think so, bub. Oh, Lord, what is this now? See ya, Zant. Okay. They're clawing back a little bit, but if we're not stupid, we can hold it. Oh, fuck! I felt myself, like, stumble a little bit up that step. I'm like, that is exactly the last thing I need to close the gap between, you know, whoever's chasing me and myself. Because that's the thing, I couldn't, like, see that I was being chased. I just assumed, right? And you just suddenly have that confirmed. This paranoid fear. Through the act of being killed, so. And this was in like the Skype era too. Al, I think, was 19 or 20, but a lot of times Skyping people in my friend group. Red flag. He got me and my friend group at the time into League. Also red flag. He was also like edgy and also into like military stuff. We ended up not talking to him after a while for no particular reason. And then found out a few years later he was like a full-out neo-Nazi. Well, that's the backwards of the thing that I found. H was, I think, around the same age when we mainly played Minecraft with her. We ended up not talking to him as much when we stopped playing Minecraft, and then a few years later in the group. And then a few years later, a friend in the group told me she was in jail because she was doing daytime house robberies. Apparently she pled guilty and was given time served on account of being pregnant, but her accomplice got more time. Holy shit! know, if we're talking about those kinds of stories where it's like, oh, this person who I used to know was like a shithead, and then you come back to them later. I was like, oh, they're like doing well now. That's what I thought we were on. But if we're just doing people you used to know who are in jail, there was like a guy at like my high school who like very relentlessly bullied me for like being gay, and called me the N-word a lot too, as often as he could, and in every like possible way that he could. I found out like a couple years later he was like in jail for like I don't know what it was, like either smuggling or manufacturing or transporting like large amounts of drugs. That's the last I've heard of that guy, but that's always one of those interesting discoveries to make years and years down the line, you know? Oh, I think I misunderstood. Yeah, it's the reverse. It's like the nice version of that. Anyways, average League player. Hey, have you guys seen that new set alt, though? Where he's got, like, really long white hair. They gotta stop putting hot men in that game. It's so hard to be me. Aw, man. Ow. Well, at least about... That pop-up is about as early as you can get it to show up, so... Could have been worse. No contest. But no XP, but no locker. But I deserve it so bad, please. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna be here for another 90 seconds. This is what you get, folks, for picking the unpopular team. I recently relapsed on League, and more recently uninstalled it after it ruined my life for a few days on. I mean... League is strange with that sort of thing, because I can't imagine... like a healthy person who plays it, you know? Like, it kind of just does ask this of you. Like this all or nothing thing that's like a part of your life. I suppose a lot of games do these days, though, is the thing. And a lot of services, and a lot of everything. That dude unironically gave me and like 3 of my friends a lifelong addiction. Dude, I remember I was seeing this guy and he tried to get me into League, and I was like, dude, the relationship isn't worth it. Like, I did install it and I did play it. I'm like, man, fuck this. For the record, this wasn't actually like the reason why that happened, but I like to think that it is. Oh wait, does the color of the ink actually differ a little bit per match? These feel like slightly paler shades of orange and green. I'm not sure if that's like a variance based on just like the matches, or if this is some sort of like lighting quality they take on just by virtue of being in Scorched Gorge. Yeah, you know, I think if you sat me in front of Splatoon 2, in front of like a Splatfest for the first time, it's like, alright, well, what's your favorite Splatfest music, right? I think I would pretty quickly be able to point out, oh, well, this one. In a very fast amount of time. But this one, not so much. I really do kind of like all of them a lot. Oh, that's a clever hide. Hey, you know, kudos. Good move. Alright, we'll see you, Wolftastic. Wasn't good for long. This is workable, but it's gonna take some doing. We gotta go deep into enemy territory. And fast! 10 seconds on the clock. Hey, that was pretty good. But that's maybe, like, enough to recapture the middle. Or it's split the difference down the middle. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to turn it around. Could have been worse, I guess. There was a dude in high school who said a ton of racist shit to me. Not abnormal for being black in the Midwest. And he didn't get in trouble for it. But he did get expelled for smoking weed in a car in a parking lot. In a parking lot? Like the school part? Or just like any parking lot? League could be so fun as a single-player game or PvE. Yeah. What's frustrating about League is that it's a bad game and then they're grafting sexy men onto it. In order to make a better game, they should start with the sexy men and then work backwards from there. That's the solution. And, you know, also maybe, like, stop being such a dickhead to all your employees. Shit, we've already got fire champions in here. How long has the Splatfest been going? How many hours ago did this start? So not even at a school parking lot. Huh. That's to me, kind of surprising, because I remember my school really drew the line at like, whether or not that sort of stuff happened on school property. Like, if you tried to, like, get help from somebody about something that, like, happened outside of school, it's like, not my problem. But also, if it did happen at school, they would also say, not my problem, so... I don't know. Yeah, that came pretty close, though. Didn't include the elevator. Not a complete success yet. It was a small school, so there weren't many suspensions or expulsions while I was there. The only ones I knew of were weed-related. Wow. See, this orange is, like, more saturated. I.e., every weed incident was an expulsion. Huh. Like, the one suspension I knew of was for fighting. Yeah, it's... I guess my school was kind of crazy. Because I'm trying to think about, like, the big, like, disasters that took place during my time at high school. And, like, man, I've told this story before, but somebody, like, tried to kill someone, and I don't think, like, anybody even, like, told a teacher. Like, I don't even think, like, it came to the attention of anybody, like, in charge. I think that was just, like, something that, like, the students knew about, and, like, nobody told the teacher. Or, of course, maybe somebody did, and they, you know, say it with me, not my problem. Let's see, I know we had a very non-drill, like, lockdown event. Because I think there was a student that, like, was suspended for something. And then they, like, came back to school. And everybody just, like, assumed that he was going to, like, you know, do something really violent. So, like, we like, lost that whole day. And, like, they like, couldn't get him to leave the building? I don't know. It was, like a huge thing. I mean, we couldn't, like, leave. Like, we had to, like, stay there all day. Just, like, conjuring up the worst case imaginable scenario in our minds. My class size was 60 to 70? Oh, wow. The total school was like 250? Oh, wow! Yeah, mine I think was like between 1 and 3,000. Although I hear, these days, that's gotten a lot worse. I hear it's really overcrowded now. Like, even relative to those numbers. Because I think, I was beginning to hear, like, rumblings of, like, oh yeah, this is, like, going to be a problem, and we're gonna get, like, so screwed down the line. Because that school had a lot of, like, specialized purpose rooms. So what I was hearing from the teachers at the time was, like, they wouldn't be able to add more rooms to the building before converting the existing space for, like, I don't know, like, the band room, or, like, there was, like a dance room. Before converting those into classrooms, they had to make those normal classrooms, and then max that out, and then they could, like, add more space to the building. Is pretty much how I understood it, based on the administration gossip. Oh, come on, dude. I want that. I literally want this so bad. Like, it was a twinkle in my eye, but the wait times are just, like, so consistently lengthy that, like, it feels like I can do it. Like, I can cover all the ground. I can already feel the inefficiencies, though. I can feel where I can, like, optimize out more time. Dude, I'm trying to shoot past here. Trying to block me with your Splatbrella. Oh, come on, dude. We're so close. I still gotta get the ramps and the stairs, but this is within my reach. This room is mine, baby. This is my house now. This is my orange house. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. And just in time. Just in time. What a vista. What scenery to drink in. Inkwings. Oh, would you play Splatoon 3? Do you want to play the Splatfest? They're doing a Pokemon Splatfest, and you get to pick what starter you want. What starter you like what starter Pokemon you want the most? You can pick fire and water or glass. I don't know if I'm gonna pick. My favorite Pokemon is Sabo, so I pick water. And no Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. My parents said they already have Pokemon at home, so I don't think I'm gonna get it. But if I could get it, I think I would actually. I don't think I would pick Quaxley because I think he looks like Aiden. He looks like Aiden in my fourth grade class, and Aiden's kind of mean to me, so I don't think Quaxley would like me. But I think Fuecoco's kind of cool. Fuecoco's the coolest. My sister says she picks Squiggatito, so I don't like that one anymore. Going out with a bang. No, my jump rope! My jump rope challenge. Oh, dude, not with the zap. Are you trying to zap me, dude? Oh, well, I guess he did. This left half could use some work. Oh, Zar's in the case, perhaps? No, I gotta fall back. Literally the whole team is zeroing in right now. Yeah, Dexter's got the right idea. I was about to say that Dexler seems like a Quaxley kind of guy. Then I realized they were both on Team Fire, so that's literally not true. Yeah, this is not looking good. What is it about the left half of the map that you guys want so fucking bad, dude? Oh my god! They're not giving us an inch. I don't even know why I'm like sucking in for, like, come on, it's not a question, it's not a mystery. Man, I could use some new emotes so bad. You get those from the card game, right? The one that I've still never played once a single time in my life? Because that's what I want to say the reason is, but also maybe I'm just not playing enough if I'm only level 14. There's a couple of symptoms here. I don't even know what my goal is with this lobby. Now that I've managed to like successfully cover all the floor. That was like the top of my list. The thing that I wanted to do, but I feel like I've done it all now. Tell you what though, spreading out in a circle like that is a really good strategy for getting some early coverage. You know, if I happened to want to do it again. You know, just thinking out loud here. Hey, so here's something that I haven't really, like, questioned yet. Why is it that, there's, like, this big orange stripe, this big horizontal bar that covers the whole length of the screen? It feels like the sort of thing that you would, like, put text in, right? That's what you're, like, occupying the real estate for? But then all you get is this tiny little square with a fire symbol in it. Is that, like, supposed to be accompanied by something else in normal Splatfests? Or, is that just, like, always like that? Because that strikes me as a little bit odd. Oh god, let me out. Man, these guys have been doing a really good job. Blitzen! You wouldn't do this. The real ultimate workhorse? Like, the entire enemy team is, like, always grouped up in, like, one herd. It's unbelievable. No, there's still one of these guys down here. I'm not letting them go that easy. They're hiding in here somewhere. I can feel it. Uh-oh. Wasn't even mutual. Someone else had to do the job for me. Embarrassing. But a loss for Blitzen in any way, shape, or form is a good day for me, so... Still little victories. Oh! Fucking jump scare. And it's Blitzen again! What an asshole! See, now if Blitzen is anything like me, and I'm suspecting that they are, because I keep doing the same thing over and over again, and they keep doing the same thing over and over again. If I don't change, then we'll reconverge, and we'll get to have a rematch. Or, you know, Splapoop will get us instead. Equally likely candidates. Hey, that's pretty funny. Yo, speaking of Blitzen, though, and the holidays, is there any word on that, Mario Kart 8 DLC? That, the Wave 3? That's been on the way for a little while? Because I don't think we got, like, a solid release date on that, but, we're like closing in on when that would be, like, a reasonable time to start expecting that, right? We don't even know what the full track list of that is going to be still, even. They only gave us, like, a few. Level 15! Awesome! I guess I can do some more of this moving target practice. This is my original vision for tonight, and then I kind of got distracted. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Okay, let's take a few cycles to charge up. Oh, or not. Octo Syndicate? How come we don't get a cool name? Holy shit! That early kill? I wasn't expecting that at all! What was that? What even happened? Okay, well, short-lived. Has anyone made a joke about flaming hot Cheetos yet? You can steal it if you want, Griffin. Max, I wouldn't want to steal it. If someone left like a bowl of flaming hot Cheetos like at a party for like anybody to have and said, Griffin, you can have this, I wouldn't have it. I'd be too busy going to town on the potato chip bowl. Once they make a Splatfest about, like, chips, that's when it's all over. Their next branded promotion is gonna... That's what we need more of with Splatoon. Not, like, where the different options are, like, variants of the same brand. Like, oh, it's SpongeBob or Patrick. Shut the fuck up! What we need is, like, Pepsi versus Coca-Cola. Like, two brands duking it out, and you have to, like, pledge your allegiance. That's what I want. The Google versus Apple, the AI war? The AI version 2.0? Lack of emotion is a concern. This is the untapped potential. Cause dude, Old Dutch versus Lay's? Oh man. I would spill real world blood. Capitalism versus communism. Well, this is like old thinking though, because we're in the world of tri-color Splatfests. Well, on paper anyways. I haven't seen one yet, but we need like third options in all of this. So I don't know. I guess in that one you'd have like socialism or libertarianism, or I don't know. Like what's the third option in something along the lines of Coke versus Pepsi? I don't think there's like a big third one there, you know? I've never heard of Old Dutch. They are a Canadian delicacy. I've never been more proud of my country for any other reason besides just how good those chips are. I'm like literally tearing up just like talking about them and thinking about them. I have a problem. It's the League of Legends of chips. Marxism versus Leninism versus Maoism. Splatoon 1 versus Splatoon 2 versus Splatoon 3. Sony, PlayStation, Nintendo? Come on. There's definitely like multiple kinds of chips though. There's like more than 3 though, so you'd have to like eliminate so many just to decide who the top 3 are. I mean, there's Lay's, Old Dutch, No Name. There's like Pringles. I almost said Splingles. There was something with like an SP in them. That they're like these little wavy thingies. But they have gluten in them, so I'm not familiar with them. Enough to know their name. Splingles? I'm not eating that greasy garbage. They gotta do a Marble League Splatfest. Did we ever talk about that during Sonic Frontiers? I feel like I expressed wanting to and then never did. Guys, it's bad. These last few rounds have been really bad. Team Galactic had such a strong start. They fucking stomped the preliminaries. Gold medal in the first 2 events. I'm like, oh my god, is this our year? And then, the next ones were like falling flat on our faces. Came in dead last this time. The fucking Pinkies are having their best year in like 5 years. Like, the joke with Team Galactic is that they're always destined to come in first place, and now with today's event, we're already in 5th place. Like, I just didn't think it would happen so soon or so abruptly, that the correction would be this extreme. You know, I want to believe in my boys, but I think once they're down there, they just kind of stay down, and I have to accept that. So, you know, better luck next year. I lost all hope. I was also kind of disappointed at the water event this year. When I first heard that was coming, I'm like, oh, are they gonna bring the boats back? But they, like, didn't. So that was a little bit disappointing. Because they haven't done boats, like, I think since the first and last time they did them. So maybe they just, like, decided it like, didn't make for a good event. Which is what I would want to say, but also, the next event that they're doing is the giant funnel? Are you fucking kidding me? I am blown away that they're doing that event again. Easily the worst one. And, like, they've had multiple opportunities to, like, learn their lesson, and they just haven't. It's, like, the worst one that is, like, still in the Marble League rotation. It's so embarrassing. If you're curious, though, Max, Vinty Maniacs were, like, in last, and they're not anymore. There was a very big upset. I think they got bronze today, so there are at least some people amongst us who have something to chin up about. My boys never stay down. Man, this is relaxing when I'm not dying every 10 seconds. I just get to smear my ink and breathe in the paint fumes. Whoa! I, like, dodged into it. We got that victory addiction. There should be a Splatfest to decide what the next state to be inducted into the United States of America will be. Are there 3 candidates? I've been hearing about DC and Puerto Rico. I feel like you need 4 candidates, though, because they gotta drop Hawaii already and then, like, swap that out with something else. Or split an existing state into 2 to, like, make it an even 50 still. Man, I felt like I was doing a good job there. For some time. 38 is surprising. I'm pretty sure there's more than 3. I'm certain that there are, but as a non-American, those are like the major ones that I've heard of. I'm a fire defender. I'm a fire defender. You're just a grass pretender. I'm a fire defender. You're just a water contender. I'm a fire defender. You're just slender. The 8 pages. I'm a fire defender. You're just a grass extender. Sitting and watching the grass grow all day because your life is so boring. now do that in the Nathan Fielder rap place. The Downtown Brown. It's been a couple of days since I've thought about that, Max, but thank you for putting it back in my head where it belongs. I was finally getting over this Mr. Beast 2.0 sickness in my head. I know there's Puerto Rico, Guam, and Samoa, but I know there's, like, levels of incorporation, for lack of a better word. Because they're not states, but they also have, like, different levels of rights, if I recall correctly. Oh, okay, so we're the Variety Syndicate. That's our name. Another Variety Squid Gang? Squid Gang! Oh, hello. I thought it said hug. I thought he wanted to be friends, maybe. Jeez, that shark thing is so fast. I don't think I've ever... When I've been on the controlling end, it's been so fast that I can't think of what to do with it. And when it's coming at me, it's so fast that I can't think of, like, how to respond to it. God, that is a deep blue. That is rich. Wipeout? Uh-oh. We're doing pretty okay for a wipeout, though. Oh, I actually got True Cloud? Holy shit. I don't know what it is with these errant bomb throws that are, like, suddenly working out for me, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Now, what is this doing here? I know someone's not playing Squid Games with us right now. Apparently it was down here, but it looks like it's gone now. Probably because someone jumped to it, all this blue. Look at all this mud. Who's gonna clean it up? Sorry, no hugs for you, my friend. Oh, no. I'm feeling feisty. I want to do something about this, though. Aw, man, I guess not. Oh, they landed exactly where they started. Hey, we got some good penetration here. I want to keep that up. Because if Dexler is down, it's all over. Oh, you know, case in point. They're gonna start taking this back fast. No, they got the middle. It's not gonna be enough to make the difference. I'm sorry, what? Well, excuse me. I really like the animation of using that baseball bat. The umbrella as a baseball bat, though. The umbrella as a baseball bat! I think it's cool. I think it's really cool to use the umbrella as a baseball bat. Baseball splat. You ever think about how weird it must be to be a squid and just have a feeling that if you swim too high or low, you'll die? Well, I don't imagine it's much different for humans, right? Because like higher or lower in like the atmosphere, there's like different like levels of air, right? So it would be like pretty similar, right? Unless you're talking about like the weight of water. Like if you swim too low, you'll get like crushed, and if you swim, you'll get like blobfished. Like if you walked too far north as a human, it would just make your body explode. I mean, if you're not like along the ground, but I mean, to squids it's up, and to us it's also up, right? Yeah, but we can't fly. But you can like climb like a tall mountain, and on the tall mountain there's less air. It happens. Water density, though, makes pressure changes much greater for a distance. Well, humans can also get crushed by water. I don't know why we gotta be left out. Because that's something that, like, that divers have to do, right? Is, like, train their bodies to get used to the difference in pressure if they, like, dive too deep. Like, you can't just, like, go into it without your body having any experience. You gotta, like, build up, like, a resistance to it. Please. I need this. Just a corner! We can seed it! Like, surface pressure on Earth is 1 atmosphere. That's the whole Earth atmosphere's weight. The equivalent of that is added for every 10 meters of water. Hey, here's a question. So, you think about the aluminum can, and I know I do, often. Those are, like, pressurized, right? With, like, different levels of atmospheric pressure. What if you made an aluminum can that was, like, big enough to put a person inside of, and then you, like, pressurized that? It's very difficult to move and booyah at the same time like that. Man, there was some sort of strategy for placing these special jump rope thingies that Chris was getting mad at me for doing or not doing. And I forget what it was. I forget what the right mindset to go into those things with is. Nice. Hey, I'll give you a booyah, no weapon required. That's just a good time, my friend. I don't know why I've done this. Oh, we're steamrolling. Yes. More. I'm hungry. Okay. I think the point Family's getting at is that this could just happen at any moment. Divers and extreme mountain climbers are special cases where a squid could just go at any time and get fucked. I see. It's like, do squids and other sea life have a sense, like we have with temperature, for body exploding? Like, instead of, oh, this is getting too hot, it's, oh, this is getting too body exploding. I mean, Isn't like when you go on a plane and like you gotta like pop your ears. That's like a bodily response to air pressure, right? So maybe squids do this too. They pop their big triangular ears. Can you repeat the can question? Okay, so think of it like this. If you took an aluminum can that was unopened and you tried to crush it, it would be very rigid because the can is very thin, but it's strengthened because being pressurized puts it under tension, right? It's like a chain. If it's loose, it's not gonna do anything, but if it's tight, if a chain is pulled, then it's stronger. So cans have different pressure on the inside than the outside. And then when you open the can, it depressurizes, and then, there's nothing to it. So if you made a can that was big enough to put a person inside of instead of a drink, and then you pressurized that, what would happen to the person inside the can? And then what would happen if you opened it? And furthermore, in the blobfish analogy, what would happen if you lived in a pressurized can all of your life, and then, like, on your 18th birthday, you heard, like someone, like, opening a pull tab above you, just, like, looked up, and, like, your whole world, like, depressurized? I think about things like this a lot. Oh, that's an awesome spot for that to sit. Beautiful throw. Couldn't be prouder of their handiwork. Oh, I like literally let go of the trigger button because I thought, oh, this is a done deal. I already got this guy. I'd like it if my whole world depressurized. Wait a second. A secret opening. Although it's not so secret if there's like a deliberate gap in the wall to use. Yeah, I've been getting some juicy throws with the bombs tonight. Let's keep that up. Oh, we're all pushing in. This is beautiful. Can I do this? Wait, no, I can't. I wanted to get up there, but I don't think there's a way. Unless, like this? Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh my dude, this place is ours! We run this shit, dude. Ah. I wanted to take advantage of the fact that this guy has like a low turning radius speed, but I guess you could just let go of the trigger, then your turning goes back to normal again. So, you could pressurize a person in a person-sized can. Yes! Okay, I gotta make some calls. I'll be right back. There we go, Pancake. That's enough of that. Ran into this guy like a dozen times. Oh, unless there's just like 2 Splatlings. Well, now I've definitely settled the score. I don't know which of you two I had a problem with, but the problem is gone. Oh yeah, that's nice. That was a really great round. It would be a pressure of being like 60 meters underwater. Well, submarines can do that, right? So yeah, you could do this. I'm not sure what the goal of this is. I guess I was trying to like color inside of the lines, but I don't think there's not a single edge of this that I've successfully done that way. My perfectly orange wedge. I think humans can go to like 300 meters? Oh, okay. Well then, let's do that, and then unpressurize them. Let's go to like, as much of an extreme as we possibly can. So, do you guys know anybody who'd volunteer to be born and then live their life like this? For 18 years? This is awesome. Let's do this forever. Oh! Procrastinating squid life? You don't need to be born in a can. You can just put someone in a can and then pump a compressible fluid like air in until you reach the canning pressure. No, I know that we can like put them in after the fact, but what's important to me is that like the person does not leave the can. Like it's all they know. They don't know about the outside world. They don't know that air pressure is like supposed to be different. They just like live like that, right? The way pressure works, the body is mostly fine because water is incompressible, so the water in your body equalizes. The main issue is that the non-compressible fluids in your body, like blood oxygen and the air in your lungs. Because the ultimate goal of the experiment is the rug pull at the end. When you depressurize them, they're gonna have no idea what hit them. It's really funny. In a lot of these, you know, if you tried to like propose this sort of thing as an experiment, you know, you'd have to run it in front of like an ethics board first, right? And I really like the idea of like being in a situation like that where you have to like justify the merits of your experiment, and then using the language, they won't know what hit them. And like, oh, well, that's why we need to do this. They'll get pranked so hard. Of course, mostly fine isn't good enough since you need your lungs and blood. You may like the bubble universe hypothesis, in which the whole universe is like that, or the whole visible universe, depending, and could just pop at any moment, destroying or dramatically changing our reality. No, I mean like, just the size of a can, though. Like, you're in there like a sardine. There's not much room to move around. Maybe like a hamster cage, a pressurized hamster cage. Maybe it's like a, it's shaped like a can, but it's not vertical. It's like on its side, so it's like a tube that you can like walk around in. It's important to me that the conditions are extremely inhumane and cramped. This reality you're describing is also very similar to the recent first-person puzzle game Scorn. Wait a second! Let me put my controller down. That sounds familiar. Let me go to one of my favorite bookmarked websites, backlogs.com. Yeah, Scorn is the #1 most popular game this month. Scorn is an atmospheric first-person horror adventure game set in a nightmarish universe of odd forms and somber tapestry. It is designed around an idea of being thrown into the world. Isolated and lost inside this dreamlike world, you will explore different interconnected regions in a non-linear fashion. The unsettling environment is a character itself. Every location contains its own theme, story, puzzles, and characters that are integral in creating a cohesive lived world. Throughout the game, you will open up new areas, acquire different skill sets, weapons, various items, and try to comprehend the sights presented to you. 3.1 stars on Windows PC and Xbox Series. It's got a thumbnail, a little header image with teeth on it. There are people not born into cans, but born into weird egg pods. It's very inhumane and cramped. Is it funny when they get out? I guess I'll tell you what a microcosm of what I'm describing is. This is just using a lot of words to say very little, which is, I'm describing a womb, right? Like, you're in there for 9 months, it's all you know, and then you get, it's this very tiny cramped space, and then you hear, and then you like forcibly pulled out into this like totally different world, and it's like, and it's really funny. Like, the baby's such a fucking idiot, like, we got him. Got that pull tab pussy. There's actually multiple ways to decan them, and some are very unpleasant. How much air pressure, how much of a differential would you need for, like, when you open the can, the air that, like, rushes out will be enough to, like, lift a person? How many atmospheres is that, right? Dude, the Leafeon is here? God, those colors are insane. That's actually an incredibly complicated question? I don't think so. I bet it's really easy to suck a guy, actually. I think it's quite uncomplicated. Dude, walking on the railing? That was hot. Bro, leave me alone! Leave me alone! I want to live! Oh, I fell! That's okay. There's other work to do. I gave them a head start. They'll be fine. You know what, though? This does have me wondering. I feel like the ratio of wins to losses tonight has been pretty even. I wonder if I'm doing like a good job for my team fire here. If I'm like helping more than I'm harming, you know? I mean, this early area is looking pretty alright, though. I don't know what it is about these corners, and I'm so, like, primarily drawn to them. Like, above all. I just know someone's gonna try and come and clean that shit up. Look at the fucking bomb over that exact railing! Works like every time! It is shockingly effective! I've gotten more kills from doing that one stupid little gimmick than actually just shooting people point blank. It's unbelievable! Hey, that was a good match, though. Wow. Look at that. That's art. Oh, man. You know, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. I'll go until I hit that 9,500 catalog level. We've got time for a few more matches, I think. Probably not to get to, like, the next Splatfest level, but, you know. I'm trying to make something happen here. What? I was doing such a cool new activity. My circle of funny dots? I want it back. God, the Judd exclamation mark! Hold on, this is my new waiting lobby game. Wait, the L button? What the hell does L do? Oh, it just shows, like, the waiting room? Okay. Yeah, match menu. You just, like, maintain your eye line at, like, this exact level, and then you do, like, a big ring like this. And then, in theory, the distribution of the dots will be, like, of a certain pattern. Because the rate of fire and the rate of rotation is always going to be the same. We'll empty, like, one more thing of these and then see what our handiwork with this is. So there's actually a lot that falls, like, in between that and the center. But the shape is pretty consistent. You can even see it, like, kind of go up and down the wall a little bit here, too. And then if you, like, aimed more up or more down, that would change, like, the radius of the circle. Wait, I'm sorry. Is there a reason why I'm green? I guess this is more like blue. Is this like an inter-team match? Like I'm fighting fire with fire? Oh. Well, I guess I'm not anymore. It's like Ken from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So if you define lifting the person as them going up from whatever height they were initially in the can, and assume they're taking up an entire plane of the can, so there's air trapped below them when it opens, you can simplify it to pressure equals area of can plane times gravity acceleration times person mass. That's the pressure minimum. So in any space, any pressure greater than 0 is enough to lift the person. Oh, Rice Cream's still chilling here. Chilling on the stairs? I didn't even know you could do this. Wow. Wait a second. Wait, Rice Cream and Robin? Do I know any other non-Rice Cream Robins? I mean, they're both Octos, but they're clearly different avatars. Maybe it's just like a random Robin, like it's not someone from my friends list. Yeah, because I don't know Kimi either. Yeah, I guess the friends that you know go here, and then you can just like run into recents as well. Chilling on a stairway like usual. Do I have to be playing alongside Poppy Bowser? Oh my god, I don't even know what is that thing? I've never seen that in my life. It's like an ink catapult? I don't know what those arcs are. Are there any Splatoon heads who can explain what the hell that was? Yeah, that! What is it? It looks like a shooting star. Like it's this huge arc that leaves a trail behind it. In the next Mario game, Bowser and Junior have new Koopa Clown cars that look like Huggy Wuggy. That's not true. Jackie, that's not true. That you wouldn't say that. That thing! Is it a special? I don't know. I haven't seen any weapon or special that does that. Oh, is it that thing? The Ingzuka? Man, I guess you just don't see it that often. Yeah, because I guess in Splatoon 1, that thing shot out like little baby tornadoes, didn't it? I've never lied ever. I know someone who works at Nintendo, trust me. No, Jackie, we all know that you've just been on the Fantendo wiki. and divining the future through that. Oh my god. Well, that was humiliating. Oh well, I want to cry. Look at that! I don't think I've ever seen proportions like that. I don't need to get dabbed on, alright? The injury's enough, let alone the insult. Well, I don't know. I got the Splatfest bonus, but do I want to end on a loss? You know what? The better question is, do I want to play Sonic Forces? And if I ask myself that question, the answer is yes. Sorry, did I say Forces? I meant Frontiers. Tee-hee, or did I? Anyways, that was Splatoon for tonight. No, not a single tricolor battle, I guess. But maybe that's, like, later. Yeah, because it picks the team. It has to. You have to, like, give the Splatfest, like, long enough for it to decide who's in the lead. I'm like 99% sure that I just like couldn't do it right now if I wanted to. I don't think it's bad luck. So with that in mind, thank you for watching. It was good to be back with this game, but I don't know, there's something about it like that still feels like I'm playing exactly enough of this game as I want to play. I just feel like if I did more, it'd be like more of the same. I don't know, I guess what I'm really waiting for is that first update, which now, like, we're on November now, and this game launched in September, and there's still no new maps. I'm, like, suspicious if we'll even get any before the end of the year. Like, do you think they'd wait until 2023? I think you're bold enough to try, that's what I think. But anyways, the sooner I end this, the sooner I can start this. So with that, bye-bye, and I'll BRB.